Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of your favorite online show, the Get Real Show. Today's topic, we want to look at the pressure that comes with long distance relationship. What are the pressure that comes with long distance relationship? And here I have one and only guest. We're going to be doing this a two-man show today. It's your boy Victor Chibuzo, level on ice. Guys, you see how this guy, you see how fresh this guy is. This guy's skin is something else. This guy is amazing. See, this guy is chopping the money. This guy, level on ice. Guys, this guy is the chief. So guys, today, man, Vic, how do we undo pressures that come with long distance relationship? But first of all, I want to ask, what do you think about long distance relationship? Have you been in one before?
I've been in one. I've been there. You know, bro. Like, let's just be honest, bro. You know, it takes a responsible. It takes a responsible man and a responsible lady, right, to endure the long distance relationship. Let's just be truthful. You know, because I know some people will be like, yeah, we coping, we are managing on it, you know, we dealing with the situation. But there's some time you will feel like you need your partner, like you need your partner right now. Do you get what I mean? You know, and like I said, it takes a God-fearing people, though, let me not just go one-sidedly. It's just a God-fearing couple that can be able to stick to that. Though some people, you know, in human nature, there's something that will work for you that can't work for me, right? There's people I've seen the distant relationship work perfectly fine for them. You can see like they're fine. There's no fight, there's no cheat. They just want to be understanding each other, kind of the nature of their jobs, right? And they meet whenever they have time. They have to link up, you know. But what I'm trying to say is that it works for some people. It did work for me, but at the end of the day, it's something that you can like, okay, I'm doing this, and then, you know, you have to communicate each and more often. You have to know the schedule of your partner, like when to communicate and when not to.
So what you're trying to say is that
What I'm trying to say is that
it's
not for everybody, but it's working out for people that are very focused on it. You know, but remember, before you be in a distant relationship, it's a thing of talking out with your partner. Communication, because you cannot just boom. Do you get what I mean? You cannot just boom and then start a relationship. And remember, it starts when either you're gonna start working this way, or that country, or whatever, and then or maybe but obviously you guys need to be together first. You can't just meet someone, like, you get what I mean? You can meet that way and then meet up face to face to know and talk about how things can work out for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, makes sense.
It's not a thing for everybody.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think I understand it, but I mean, you know, I think if you can communicate better, it's going to, you know, the pressure will be less. I mean, there is everything you're working on comes with, you know, some level of pressure.
True.
But now, if the pressure is not overwhelming you, it's a good thing. And like you said, I mean, communication is very, very, very important.
Very.
It's essential. And this is what I tell people also. You know, trust is another thing. You need to, you know, you need to be able to trust and, you know, be able to build trust.
True.
And, you know, how do you build trust? You can't be dodgy. And I always say this, that if you are in a distance relationship, make sure that your lifestyle when your partner is with you is also the same lifestyle when your partner is not with you.
Because you just need to be an open book.
Yeah, because then they will have an understanding that, oh, okay, cool. You know, if he says he's here, oh, okay, when we go there, this is what he does, this is what he does. So when he or she is not there, when you say you're going to a particular place, they know that, oh, I have an understanding. Oh, okay, this is what we'll go there to do. But, you know, don't let them go when you're not together, and then now you're not starting going to places that you don't go when they're there. So those are it's actually bigger than, it's deeper. You know, if we want to go into it, it's actually deeper if we want to go into it in terms of, you know, how how it is. But you know, Vic, my own thing now is it is now difficult even in this generation now because I mean, like you said, a lot of people think relationship is not only about the physical touch. You know, there are places that someone will touch you, you feel their presence, you feel their absence in your life that, you know, a phone call, steady communication, carrying them along.
No, it's all require communication because remember, you can even be in the same city with your partner and lack communication. It's gonna be like you guys are far away from each other, right? So it's just something that you two need to decide on how to do it and how to deal with it. Remember, because at the end of the day, if if you guys are so far from each other and then it worked out in a year, it worked out in 2 years, and then in the third year you find out like one of you are getting tired of how things are going, or maybe you're not communicating with me the way we used to, you're not doing this again, you're not doing that again. I mean, like there's a lot of sacrifices in long distance relationship.
Yeah, I
tell
mean,
you that.
look, every relationship require a level of sacrifice.
And moreover, we not including understanding, because
No, of course. I mean, it's like I said, it's deeper. I mean,
very
so
hard.
if you want to talk about, a lot of people will tell you, oh, how can I be in a distant relationship when I don't know what she's doing?
I mean,
I don't
you
know
get
what
what I
he's
mean?
doing. But I think those are childish talk.
And you know, when people are having that kind of thought, they don't even say it to their partner.
Yeah, but
but
then
be-
it's still
how can
part-
you even
it's
have
still-
that kind of thought, knowing fully well that
It still
you guys
boils
are
down-
far from
it
each
still boils
other?
down to the communication.
And
I mean, because look, things are. I only wanna state something quickly. I don't like people who backs off in a relationship when it becomes not easy as it used to be. I mean, this is life. Life can happen. Different
It always
pressure,
does. It
different
always does.
stress, different place at a time. But
And it can never be better.
so how much effort are you willing, are you putting in trying to make it? Look, there are times I think we watch too many American movies and Cinderella movies and cartoons while growing up, and it makes us think that once you are in love,
Everything goes
it's just like
smooth
it's just like if you are a Christian, they tell you when you give your life to Christ, all things and everything. It's never like that, you know. So it's never like that. So it's still the same. Yeah, it's just like
ups
okay.
and
So because why, if you're owing me now, and you go to church tomorrow to give your life to Christ, does that pay the money you're owing me?
No.
I'm still gonna ask you the money.
Yes.
So that being in a relationship doesn't solve everything. There are times where it will be difficult. Then what are you going to do? You have to put your feet on the ground and like, okay, look, this, communication here and there. It takes a lot because now you wanna go somewhere the person needs to know no matter where they are.
Oh yes.
You wanna sleep, they need to know.
Yeah.
You wanna eat, they need to know. Every of your move. And it's not, a lot of people think that is your partner babying you or securing you. No.
No, it's
There's a level of communication. It's just like the feeling of
But also, you remember.
nothing beats when someone asks you, where is your girlfriend? And then you'll be like, oh, she's in class. Confident, straight answer.
Because you know.
And because you know the
Because
person
you
is in
know.
class.
Yes.
No, where is your girlfriend? Where's your boyfriend? She told me, I think, I assume. No. What are you doing? Need to know, okay, now you have a girlfriend now. Now that you're
And
sitting here,
you
she
already
knows
know.
that
You already know.
you're shooting.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is communication. But at the end of the day, remember, there's always this kind of thing that happens when people are in a relationship. It's never gonna be a straight up road to get. There will be a time it's gonna be like.
There is nothing
and
that
that's-
is straight up
Yes, and that's
in
not
life.
the time to, you know, some people
Back off.
whenever there's a little bit of misunderstanding, and then they try to back off, and then that's when you hear, I don't even know what you're doing, where you are. That's when you remember now that you guys are in a long distance relationship.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
there's a little
there's a void.
misunderstanding.
Exactly.
You know what I
There's
mean?
always there is a void.
Yeah.
If there is a void, then that if you allow vacuum that nothing can fill, it's going to be a problem. But then, like you said, you actually said it all. There had to be some level of communication, like high level of maturity, Vic. I'm being honest with you. It's not easy.
And Tunji, sometimes it's not about someone being jealous, asking like, "Where are you? What are you doing?"
not jealousy, it's accountability,
yes,
Vic.
sometimes it's okay for someone to know that wherever you are, that you're safe.
It's accountability.
Because remember,
everybody needs to be accountable.
Yes, and someone cannot just be having stress of work, stress of family, and thinking about where his or her partner is at the moment without knowing. Do you get what I mean? So it takes a whole lot to be in a long distance relationship, but it's working out for some people anyway, But I know those people that it's working out for, they have a very big understanding and communication towards.
I mean, even sometimes it's not really. Even sometimes it's not the same level of communication.
And people,
they just have to be that. Look, this has always been my thing. I'm always of that opinion that. Okay, let me say this first of all. The only time that I expect people to leave their relationship or marriage is when it's becoming like, an abuse.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't do that. I would highly recommend you to japa and leave. But another thing is this: even if you're in a relationship, it's not bed of roses every time.
No.
There are times when the communication is not even great. But this is what I tell people. If you both have come to a level of understanding that, look, it's me and you together in this boat, and we need to paddle it to greatness and success. So, Vic, here is my thing. So, if Victor is weak tomorrow, I need to be strong.
True.
If I am weak tomorrow, you need to be strong. True. We can't both be weak.
True. And this has been affecting a lot of people, Yeah, that's true. And then, I don't know, guys, if you are in a long distance relationship, just as long as you love your partner, build trust, understand each other, communicate nicely, and it's good to know what and where your partner is. It's not a thing of you being jealous.
And one of the issue also that long distance relationship fails is that people bleed on people that didn't cut them. That's what we're doing. They carry you need to heal. Don't carry your pain to the next relationship. You can't be in a relationship and you are anticipating your partner to fail. That really breaks my heart a lot. You hear someone in a relationship who say, men, I know men now. Don't worry, man. A man will still be like a man. Look, there are so many things that there is a part of, I'm a Christian, there's a part of the Bible that says, and God even listens to our thoughts and our imagination. So there are ways that you can call those things that are not as if they are.
And then
with your thoughts, it's going to come through. If you're anticipating your partner for failure, surely it's going to fail. Like Vic, if you walk in here now, and your mind, all you want to see is beautiful things. All your eyes will focus on are the beautiful things of the house. True. But if you walk in and say you want to look for fault, I promise you will walk in and see fault. So you cannot anticipate your relationship to end like the last one. True. If you keep that, it's going to be so. So you have to heal. Spend your time to heal yourself, and then you move on. I recommend healing.
Oh, guys, you have heard it, and we want to read from your comments. As you are in a long distance relationship, tell us what you passing through, if it's going well, or if you guys are rocking the boat nicely, or if there is difficulties in communicating or understanding each other.
Let us know in the comment section. And if you're also cruising nicely, let us also know.
That we can know your secret.
Exactly.
Because we have a lot of people that are in long distance relationships.
And they will be waiting to read your comments. So thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned with us again. You guys are wonderful people. Thank you for always sticking by us. We appreciate your support, your love, and everything you're doing for the show. So that will bring us to the end of today's episode. So please share, like, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend that Get Through Show is the real deal. Shout out to God.
See you.
Mwah.